Do you have house keys stacked up or ready to go from wealthy citizens in Varlamore? Well, I do, and now I'm curious on how much XP I'm going to get for those keys. If you guys haven't checked out my last video, make sure you check that out. I did an entire hour from thieving from wealthy citizens, and I showed you guys how many keys I got, but you're able to get through 18 to 19 keys in an hour, supposedly, from the wiki, because I think each house lasts 3 minutes. And if that's the case, that's about how long it's going to take, because you need to run from one house to the other after 3 minutes. So I'm going to bring 20 keys just in case that 18 to 19 is wrong. As you can see, I guess the house has just changed as all the people are flying through. And we're going to go ahead and do an hour. We're going to test out this XP method, compare it to the wiki, which, as you see, the XP rates for the wiki, they don't know what's going on yet, which is fair. And again, I did record this a couple days after Varlamore came out, so keep that in mind. Our last video, we got a stupid amount of XP. So we're actually going to find out how much XP we get from combining both methods together and kind of see which one's better. I already know which one's better, I'm pretty sure by far, but see how much if you were just to do this for an hour with stealing from wealthy citizens and getting their keys and then going to the houses within an hour, how much XP you would get about. And I've already done the calculation on the back end from the other video to get everything squared away for this video. And without any further ado, you can see that I have reset my XP tracker and we are good to go. Dog here is doing dog things. Good job, dog. I think everybody ran into this house. Yeah, that door is locked right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything ready to go, which I think it is. Again, XP's been reset, the timer is up. I'm just gonna wait and follow these folks on their way out because I think there's only like a minute or two left. All right, so as you can see, the citizen is coming back. I do want to mention that I do have the Artie diaries done, the Artie hard diaries, and I also have 97 thieving as well. This is the wrong house, guys. We need to go to a different house. I don't know why I followed the group, but as soon as I go into this next house, I am going to start the timer. All right, there's the locked door, so we're gonna go ahead and get this started in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, we are going to get this going, and I will see you back here in an hour. All right, and we are getting down to the end. We're gonna go snag this last chest, and then we're gonna go hop out. So we're gonna end that, and then we are going to pause the timer. All right, so overall, we did very well. Also, before I tell you guys the XP and all that fun stuff, I did want to let you know that Anarion, you probably won't see this video, but he took one for the team and tested what happens when you get caught. He said that he lost all of his valuables for that house. So the wiki said 90%, and he said it's all of them. He just tested them. So unless that changes, just assume you're going to lose all your valuables for that house. And with that, we have total XP, 107,000 XP an hour. So not too bad, or 106.9K if you're trying to be super exact. And we also have all this stuff in our inventory. We did use 19 keys, so keep that in mind when you are doing that. And we still had a minute and a half left, so that means there's about 4.5 minutes of running around, their heads cut off, kind of wasting time and going from one place to another. I also did have to take a small bank break and grab my chisel because I was running out of inventory space, but it was just enough to where I didn't really need to put anything into the bank, so we got that going for us too. So with that, we have, like I said, we have 1 key left over, and we also have 1,125 blessed bone shards. So that means that we got 9 blessed statues, and those blessed statues you get just like all the jewelry and things like that. It's just a random chance. So we're gonna go ahead and turn in our 2,378 valuables, which sounds like a lot. We're gonna go to Oriana and turn those in, and I guarantee it's probably only like 100K or something stupid. 130K. So there's that. That's not terrible, but it's not great either. And then on top of that, we're going to go ahead and add in all of this stuff. Yeah, the bone shards you can't. So there's only 9.6K there. So you got about 140K in GP for that hour, and you got 106.9K XP per hour from that in general. So what we're gonna do is actually, this is really close to the wiki. If you remember right, the wiki said that we were gonna get around 105K XP at level 99 thieving. I'm level 97, so it's basically what they said we were going to get. Now, I do want to do the what happens and what's the XP per hour if you stole from citizens to get your keys, and then you went and did houses for that hour. So what I did was I took the previous video that I had. It took me approximately 6 minutes to get 21 keys. Now remember, I have the rogue's outfit, so that's why we did that. So I did 21 keys. Probably could have done like 5.5 to get 19 keys, but I want to keep this relatively simple. And 10% of that is 16,300 XP. And then 10% of the GP made was 26.6K. So we're going to go ahead and take 90% of what we got here, add them together, and that's going to be our final. So give me a couple seconds to do that. All right, so the totals are in on the map. So again, we got 16,300 XP from our citizens if we were to steal the keys. We also got 106,000.9K XP, so we're going to go ahead and take 90% of that from the houses, and we get 96,210 XP. So add those two together, we get 112,500 XP an hour if you were to steal the keys as well as do the houses in 1 hour. And then GP wise, we got 26.6K from taking 10% of what we got from our key grind, and we add that with 90% of what the overall loot was from here, which comes to a total of 126K when you take 90% of that, and that's going to give you 152.6K GP an hour if you do the keys and the houses together in 1 hour. That was a lot. It was kind of a more interesting little video series because it's a little more in-depth than actually doing a regular thieving method like Arctic Nights or Pyramid Plunder or something like that. So overall, it was a really interesting activity. I really enjoy Varlamore's thieving activity because everybody was just having a good time talking, like chill. Like it was a fun time, and plus you get a decent amount of XP for not a lot of work. But then again, you didn't really make a lot of GP, so you know, it kind of evens out. But with that said, I'm gonna have a lot more videos covering Varlamore in the future, including the mining activity that they added, the new moon bosses that they added, as well as the new prayer method, hunting methods, and rumors and things like that. We're going to cover all that on the channel. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like for the algorithm, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Turn up the summer vibes. Get off your phone one time, but you'll come outside. Cause we all here chilling. Yeah, it's the same old saying. No, we don't play no games. Oh, they wanna talk. Why they gotta hate on me? Damn. But I ain't not tripping. I'm fly as a pigeon. This girl's been eyeing